Hello, water signs. Welcome to your daily focus tro. Happy Tuesday. Sorry it's been a few days. So today you have the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. And the Chariot talks about willpower. It talks about getting yourself together and using that to help you move forward. No more waffling, no more wishy-washy-ness about where you want to go and what you want to do. You've harnessed that whatever was keeping you from moving forward, and you're moving forward. And we have the Knight of Cups as the clarifier. It's a cute little card. The bug has hearts for its wings. So the Knight of Cups, this can be about romance, but it's also about idealism. So it talks about a very steady, he's not the slowest knight in the deck, and knights are about action. They're bringing you action. This knight is the second to the slowest, but he's also very steady. And he's very passionate about what he brings. He is very inspired by that passion and idealistic. So this is talking about the idealism is living in your values. This is talking about you moving forwards very slow but steady to live in your values, and that's how you're using your willpower to guide you. You're being guided by your values, by what you want in life. And it's, it's slow progress, but it's steady progress. It's reaching towards that goal. The other card for you today is Ten of Cups. This is talking about spiritual, mental, and emotional fulfillment. It's talking about, the happy family here. It's a beginning and an ending. So it can be an ending of, because we have the clarifiers as the Six of Cups, which talks about childhood. It talks about nostalgia. It talks about, sometimes nostalgia is not always like a happy thing. Sometimes it's a sad thing. This card can also talk about being present in the moment and realizing that the moment that you're in now is not the same as, like, it may feel like, or it may have similar overtones to a moment that you experienced in the past, but it is not the same moment. And you can change, like, what the outcome was in the past isn't necessarily going to be what the outcome is this time. And you can always change your reaction to what happens, and that can affect what the outcome is. Not sure how to better say that. Don't let your past hold you back because of fear that things are going to turn out the same way, right? And we have the other clarifier for the Ten of Cups was the High Priestess. And this is the first time I've gotten this card in this deck. It's kind of interesting. The High Priestess is symbolizing duality as well as the Chariot, but it's symbolizing it in a way that you understand. Like the Chariot, it's so that you understand in order to move forwards. But whereas the Chariot is all about once you understand and once you combine those two sides, the conscious and the unconscious, the light and the dark, and you have that knowledge, then you move forward. The High Priestess is all about gaining that knowledge and just like really focusing on gaining that knowledge, on gaining that, okay, maybe a situation in the past didn't turn out quite so happy for you, like especially in childhood, because Six of Cups talks about childhood. And so you want this 10 of Cups now, but you're looking back and you're thinking, maybe it's not going to turn out so great. And then the High Priestess is coming in and saying, look, acknowledge that, in the past it didn't turn out so great, but this time it can be different. It can really turn out to be the 10 of Cups. You need to put that childhood and that fear into perspective. And the High Priestess is talking about putting that into perspective. It's talking about really looking back on what your fears were, what you liked, what you didn't like, knowing yourself, understanding yourself, putting the past situation that you think is affecting the current situation, the current 10 of Cups, into a different perspective, and understanding that, okay, this is what happened in the past, but it's not necessarily what's going to happen now. And understanding that you don't have full control over the situation, but you have control over your actions towards the situation, and towards your memories. You have control over how I saw 7-11, how you react to those memories. The Unicorn Oracle gave you a card. It is simplicity. Put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. Excess in this case could mean physical things with this Knight of Cups, but to me it's more about excess worry, anxiety with the High Priestess here, and this card of the past, card of nostalgia, card of childhood. To me, this is more talking about like anxiety, like let go of your anxiety, let go of your what ifs, your should haves, your could haves, your would haves, that sort of thing. And also, if you go in your home and you clean like a drawer, or you clean your desktop off, that changes the energy in the home. That gets it flowing again. Same thing at work. It changes something that's in the energy flow, and it makes a difference. So the whole minimalism movement, the simplicity and letting go of excess, it can be a letting go of excess in the way that you're thinking about things, like all that worry, or it can also be a physical letting go of some things, and letting go of physical things also, if you declutter your space, if you clean it, it makes you feel worthy of yourself. It makes you have more self-worth. Whereas if you live in a house that has dirt all over the place and hopefully not cockroaches, but something like that, you feel a low self-worth. To let it get into that state to begin with, but then once it's in that state, it's like a perpetual black hole. It keeps sucking you down, and it keeps making you feel that low self-worth every time you look around you. So by physically getting rid of excess, it can help you also mentally spiritually, emotionally get rid of excess too. That's why it's good to do spring and fall cleaning and review the stuff that you have and see what you no longer need, what's no longer useful to you, what you no longer find. The Marie Kondo, they call it what sparks joy, which is stuff that's useful and stuff that isn't useful to you, and getting rid of the stuff that isn't sparking the joy. I kind of get that. But you can also do that, to me, because it's cups in the High Priestess, which is a very spiritual card. To me, this is about getting rid of emotional excess. But if you feel stuck in getting rid of that emotional or spiritual excess, try getting rid of some physical excess stuff. Try just, cleaning off a desktop, a tabletop, the counter in your kitchen or your bathroom, and just let your mind wander, and that can help you. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday. Bye.